Yo, what is up, party people? It's your boy SideTrakt, and this is Bipolar Chronicles number 2. I guess today I just want to talk about goals, life goals. You know, we all get asked that question when we're kids. What do you want to be when you grow up? And for me, well, I never really knew what to say. You know, I really didn't start singing and stuff until I was around 13. Um, so back when I was a kid, I was like, well, I guess I want to be a carpenter like my dad. Because that's what I thought my dad was, you know? But anyway, yeah, I started singing around 13, and I was like, well, I like this. This makes me feel good. It's something that provides happy feelings. So I'm going to continue doing it. But back then, I was a shower singer, as you would say. Uh, very timid about, my singing. But over the years, you know, I got more and more confident as I gained skill. But that's another thing I wanna talk about is ego, and it's coupled into dreams and stuff. If you don't have self-worth and ego and a little bit of competitivism, then you won't get nowhere in life. And that's unfortunately where I fall. I fall into that groove where I'm very humble and I'm not competitive at all. Um, and unfortunately, that leaves me without the drive that I need to pick myself up and want to be better, to want to make things better for myself. Um, but yeah, ego it's a cruel mistress for me. As I mentioned in the past video, I have bipolar disorder type 2, and unfortunately, I fall on the depressive side of things. I stay sad. Like I mentioned in one of my Facebook posts recently, if anybody asks me what I do, the only thing I can really say is be sad. Because that's what I do on a general basis most of the time. Like I mentioned, I karaoke in between, but usually I'm just a sad sack. Somebody had to do it, so I guess it was me. But anyway, you know, 2020 was weird for all of us, but for me, I was manic most of it. And for once in my life, I wasn't financially struggling. So that monkey was off my back, so to speak. So it was a whole new world, and things were looking up. But then, like life does, it fucking creeped up on me, and a lot of death circled around me and put me back into the sadness and the sorrow. And, it was hard to climb out of. So that's why I got back on the lithium. Helped me climb out of that dark hole that I found myself in. The darkest place I've ever been in my whole life, to be honest. But, turn this little heater off. It got cold in the studio this morning. But yeah, I'm finding as I go through life, I'm now 36, I'm finding that ego has played a big part of who I am. And unfortunately, the lack of ego that I have has determined a lot of my life, I think. Like I said, the only dream I could really say I had or wanted to do is be a singer, right? For whatever reason, and always had me just pictured in a dive bar somewhere, just singing to a few people. Nothing glamorous, because that's not me. I didn't care about money, and I still don't. Just somewhere to feel better. But I imagine for all of us, we go through those struggles of trying to achieve what we want and falling short. For me, though, it's difficult to try to grasp this new world that we're in that has so much ego. People are so sure of themselves all of the time. It's hard to find my place in it. So it's hard to achieve my goals, is what I guess I'm trying to say. But that's probably enough emotional roller coasterness for the morning. Tune in next time and you might see something good.